What's going on, everybody? So we will be doing an unboxing video for a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. This is the second version. This is a 5G phone. This is the box that the phone comes in. Pretty neat, awesome box here. Let's go on and start this unboxing video. I'll give you more details about it. There are a lot of perks to this phone when you are in business, and there are a lot of drawbacks. Well, not a lot, a few drawbacks to this phone. We'll get into that once we start to get it out the box. So start opening this up. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. This is the unboxing video for that. Let's go ahead and open it up here, see what we got going on. Okay, pretty decent box. All right, instruction manual here with the phone, and this is the actual phone. So what's neat about this phone is it actually folds out to become a tablet. It is very, very handy if you need a larger or a bigger screen. Let's go ahead and pull this out the box so you can see it. It's brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. This is a 5G phone. It has 3 cameras on here, 1, 2, and 3, if you can see. And if you look on this side right here, this is actually a screen as well. I'll show you a little bit more once we get it open. Let's see what else we got in the box. Let's set the phone to the side for a second. Got the SIM card here. We have charger and the USB charger and the regular charger. So let's go and get this box out of the way. Leave the SIM card right here. Bring the phone back into the camera's view, and we can take a look at this. So let's start peeling off and unwrapping it. Feels like Christmas a little bit, but let's unwrap some so we can open this baby up and you can see what's going on. This is a awesome phone, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Now the price tag for this phone is pretty expensive. It is well worth the price. It is $2,000. $1,999.99 is the full retail price of the phone. It is well worth every penny that you pay for it. This is a very slick and sleek phone. Now here's the awesome thing about this phone. It folds completely close into this sleek version. Now right here is a whole complete screen, and right here is the back of the phone. All right, so let's go ahead and power this on. The power buttons are going to be on the side. Volume buttons are going to be right here on the side, if you could take a look and see. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to power this on. Hold the power button on the right hand side of the phone. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5G phone. All right, and then we're going to give it a flip. We're going to flip it open to see. All right, this is AT&T. Very sleek. Now the only thing about this phone is it does accumulate a lot of fingerprints. So you will end up getting a lot of fingerprints on this device. I do recommend a case for the phone. I'll show you one in a moment. As I said, this is my second Z Fold 2. This is very great, awesome phone. So it's ready for the setup. Okay. And once you purchase it, you get into the setup menu and you can close it here, and you can do everything from right here. So technically you really have on this phone about 3 screens. Let me explain. So this screen right here has the full functions and capability of any smartphone that you usually use, where you have the full smartphone screen, and you can fully use this for any apps or anything that you're doing. So you don't even have to open the phone up. You can actually just use this screen right here to do anything. What's neat about this is that I learned while watching Netflix. You can watch Netflix directly, or any streaming app directly on this screen right here. And then if you get to the point where you want to watch it like this, you just fold the phone open and see it. But look, right here is where you can go and you can watch what you're watching. You can actually fold the phone like this and keep it creased. You can fold it and keep it creased, and you can watch and stream your videos here, your music, and whatever you got going on. Now let me give you a little bit more details about this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. I'm going to set it right here. 2. The memory on this phone is pretty awesome. It's pretty neat. You're going to be looking at about 256 gigabytes of memory. Now you can't expand it, but 256 gigabytes of memory. It's pretty good. The cameras is 12 megapixels triple camera, and 10 megapixels front facing camera. So again, a matter of fact, this phone does have 4 cameras. I actually forgot one, so let me show you real quick. This camera right here is actually a camera here, this little circle right here. So this is the front facing camera, which is 10 megapixels, and then you have 3 here on the back. Let me bring it up in 2 so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, and you have the flash for the back. And matter of fact, you have five cameras. Here's another one right here. So I started off, and I had this phone for a second time believing it was just 3 cameras, 1, 2, 3, but you have actually 5 cameras. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your 5th camera right here. All good quality, but again, when you're streaming your videos and listening to music and stuff, you can go ahead and fold it just like this or have it completely unfolded. Let me show you the neatness about this screen here. If you just take a look, it's just amazing, like the way this thing just folds and closes into a device in itself. So let's set this down here. The display is going to be a 7.6 inch screen. This phone was released in September of 2020, actually September the 18th of 2020. It runs for the hardware Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus, and it has 12 gigabytes of RAM. The battery's pretty good. From using this phone, the battery lasts most of the day. As far as it dying quickly, I don't think that's an issue. I don't think that's a problem. But the phone's definitely, the battery lasts a long time. Then I want to show you something as far as case-wise, because here's the benefits of having this phone. It does everything your smartphone is supposed to do and more. It does. This is the benefits of having the Z Fold 2. But here's the drawback. The phone is heavy. It is a heavy device. If you're tiny and you're small, you might have some issues holding this device, you know, because it starts to get heavy from holding it a while. Of course, you cannot put a pop socket or anything directly on the back of this phone because of the texture of the phone. It will just completely ruin it. But I'm going to show you what I did. So what I did was I went to Amazon and I picked up a phone case from Amazon. And the phone case from Amazon, I actually wanted to get black because the other ones were kind of crazy. So this is the phone case that I picked up from Amazon. I added a pop socket to it on the back to give me some kind of stability. All right, and here's the front part of the phone case. Now, this is what you can do if, you know, for your phone, you can actually order the Galaxy Z Fold 2, and I highly recommend ordering a phone case for it. Because you're going to need it, because if you drop this bad boy, it's $2,000 shattered and cracked. This is all glass, so it's beautiful, but you drop it, it's over. So let's pop this phone case onto this phone. It just clips on like this, right to the back. It just pushes on like this. And then let's pop the front on here, and it just clips on like this to the front of the phone. And there you have it. Now the phone case is actually on the phone, and it will open up with the phone case on it fully, and the phone case on here. Now, this makes holding this phone 10 times easier when you add the phone case and order the pop socket and add the pop socket, pop your pop socket out, and of course you can hold the phone, so that way you don't have to worry about, you know, the device dropping or nothing like that. I put it on an angle, and let me show you why. Because of the way the phone is structured, when you open it, if you don't put this on an angle and you just center it out, what happens is when you open this and you fold this open, right, and you want to hold it in tablet mode and you got it centered out, it's not going to be sitting in your hand correctly. So when you have it on this angle right here and you pop this pop socket out, you can also use this in tablet mode. You see I'm holding it right here just like this, and it's not affecting anything, and you can, you know, if you're doing business with it, have customers sign and whatever needs to be done. So that was a neat trick that I figured out how to do. And then we'll start going into the setup process of the phone. Just got to accept the terms and conditions and everything, and I'll get to that in a minute. Again, this is my second Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. Awesome device. As you can see, look at all the fingerprints starting to get into the phone already from me just touching it. So again, the case is highly recommended, and it does protect your cameras here, so your cameras are protected. And again, a correction on the video, there is 5 cameras on this phone. Again, some of the specs of this phone, some of the memory of this phone is pretty decent. It's pretty cool. About 256 gigabytes of memory for this phone, 5 cameras, 12 megapixels cameras for the back and 10 megapixels for the front. This phone was just released in September of 2020, September the 18th of 2020, and it does run Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 and 12 gigabytes of RAM. The phone has, it operates on Android 10, Samsung One UI. So this is a pretty decent phone, great for business. It is highly recommended. The price tag on this phone is $2,000, but it is well worth it. The only drawback, again, for this device is that, again, this device is very heavy. And you can feel it, the weight of it in your hands. It's not your typical phone because of the extra additions of it folding out to be a tablet. So please, please, please buy a phone case from Amazon and add a pop socket on an angle. If you want to measure it out from about right here, put it on the angle, you'll thank me later. You'll be able to pop this out and hold the phone in tablet mode with no problems and no issues with the phone. The picture quality is completely amazing on here. At first when I got it, my first one, I didn't like it, and then I regretted getting rid of it, and then I had to go back to it because business wise it does everything you need a phone to do. So again, Samsung Galaxy Z Fold unboxing video. This one's for AT&T, completely paid off. Here's the box for it again. Completely amazing, great phone. Highly, highly, highly recommended in the day of age of phones. Now, I want to say this because some people want to compare the Z Fold 2 to the Motorola Razr that I particularly don't like. There is no comparison. This is a better phone. This phone is great compared to any other phone. Even the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip doesn't even compare to how this phone is and how this phone functions. You have multiple functionable screens on this phone. You have multiple functionalities on this phone where it's just completely amazing. And once you add the phone case and the pop socket, you can work with it pretty well. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the unboxing video of this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2, 256 gigabytes of memory. Go out and buy yours now. It is the price tag of $1,999.99, accumulating to $2,000. It is well worth the price. Go get it. You'll enjoy it. You'll love it. Businessmen, businesswomen, you will love this phone. It will definitely work out for you. And you'll thank me later. Remember, get the phone case and the pop socket. Hacking my wife's YouTube page. You guys take care. Subscribe, like and subscribe. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe at the end of this video. Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2. Great and amazing phone.